Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today I wanted to show you the add-on kit for my Patreon channel. If you're subscribed to any of the 3 tiers that are there, this is one of the add-ons to the Poinsettia and Pine Tree collection. It is clip art that I put together. I probably will get maybe like 1 or 2 more I don't know, call items or something to add to that collection by the end of the month. We'll have to see how everything goes, you know, with the holidays. And I took my ring off and I don't know where it is. All of a sudden I felt it and I got to track that down. Okay. Yeah, so today we're going to play with this as well as I wanted to show you. So I'm not going to just show you what you can do with this because you might not have it, but I'm going to make a fun flip open project. And let me show you what that is. I have made one in my fall journal. I should have put the page open. There it is. Okay, so here it is, and this is a pocket as well, and it does flip open. This uses an 8x8 piece of paper, so I'm going to show you how to fold it. I'm going to actually use one of my Tim Holtz 8x8s as well as some cut down pieces of paper. I did just add a little bit of kind of a cluster inside. It was a 8x8 that was white on the inside, as you can see. And I did add one of my, oops, I need to glue that down. I added one of my Dollar Tree, what do you want to call those, die cuts that I did recently. This is one of the ones I painted with that lovely antique linen, and put a ticket underneath it just to give it a little bit of something, but an easy decoration on there. So that's what I was going to plan on doing, using this stuff, as well as using these squares that are freebies on my coffee account. This is the Christmas version of the origamis that I put on my coffee account. So freebie on my coffee account, part of the Patreon, and I'm going to show you how to do a flip. So stay tuned and we will play. All right, I am back, and I cut out the one sheet of ephemera, or what do you want to call it, the clip art that I have it. Found my rings. They were in my pocket. I took them off last night for dinner, so I was a little bit in a little panic when I first realized that ring was gone, but I tracked it down. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make that flippy floppy thing. And we're going to need the scoreboard first. And like I said, we're starting with an 8x8 sheet of paper. This one happens to be double-sided. The one I had in the fall journal was single-sided. I do have some single-sided. And like I said, I'm going to try a Tim Holtz one. So these are really simple to do. With this single-sided or colored, you don't have to really worry about which side goes up and everything, but we'll figure it out when we come to the Tim Holtz one. All right, so we are going to score it at 3 inches, and I decided to do 3 inches because since this was 8 inches, it would leave a 5-inch pocket, which was a nice huge pocket for the journal page. I've been thinking, and I'm going to try it, maybe. We'll have to see. I was thinking a 6x6 would work, but instead of doing a 3-inch, maybe do 2-inch for it, a little bit smaller. We'd have to see how that works. Okay, so we're going to take this, and we're going to track down our bone folder, and we are going to fold these. We're going to fold these papers nice and taut at the part that we put the line. Okay, so now this might be a little hard to see, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a little ink on here so you can see what I'm aiming for. I can see it, but I'm sure the camera won't see it as much for it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold this square part, this triangle, toward here. And we are going to, I'm going to ink this part here so we can see it. There we go. All right, so we're going to fold this triangle or this square part toward this end. And we are going to line up the lines, now you can see a little bit better, where the score marks were. Because basically you want to have this corner of this fully in there. And we're going to fold this. Okay. And that is what you have to do. Now, probably the hardest part is getting this the first time to kind of fold into itself. And you want to have you gotta just go ahead and do that. All right. So you're going to want these that you did here to fold inward. There we go. We're going to fold these two parts inward, inward. These two flaps, inward, inward, and it's going to go down, and we have it. It takes a minute for it to train itself and to get the right folds taken care of. But once it is in its right spot, it's a little bit easier to fold. Okay, we'll do a couple more, but that is how we do it. Let's do the single-sided one. All right, so 3 inches. And 3 inches. All right, now this is definitely thinner than that other one, so it should probably fold up a little better. So if you're trying to make one yourself, you might want to try a thinner piece of paper. I'm not going to ink it, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm doing that line to that line, and I can see this one a little bit better. And that corner is showing. All right, so we're going to fold this in. I'm going to fold this in, and there you go. Definitely a little easier with the whiter paper. Okay. All right, so Tim Holtz, let's try that one. Okay, so whichever side we are facing toward us is going to be, let's say, the inside. So we're going to pretend that, so this is white here. This would be the inside. So whichever that corner is, it's going to be flapped over. We're going to want it like this. So this is going to be like this, okay? So we're going to want to score here and here. So we're going to turn it this way. And we're going to score 3 inches this way. And then we're going to score 3 inches this way. So I'm going to turn it over here. All right, so the part that is up on this side is going to be the part that flips forward. Now this has music notes on there. It's not as upside downish as some things could be. So you would have to make sure whichever you're facing, some people, you know, got their heads upside down or whatever. But you can decorate a lot of these, and so I think it should be okay. I just really wanted this part more in the base of it. Okay. All right, so we're going to fold and score so we can find that line to do this. All right, line, corner, and bone fold. Okay, so we're going to fold that in and make sure that triangle goes in. I'm going to fold that in and make sure this triangle goes this way. And there we go. As you can see, it gets simpler as you do a few and you kind of get used to it. So this is a great mass make if you want to make some pockets. This would make, with the white on the inside, a great a great journal spot for it. I mean, these, even with the solids, are going to make great journal spots for it. This is more, a little bit more decorative, a little bit more fun for that. But yeah, simple like that. All right, so let's have some fun and let's go ahead and decorate these. Now, when you're putting them into your journal, there is technically, you can put it whichever way you want. For this one, I have the corner up there so I can open it up and make the pocket. But if you wanted to, you could put it down this way so the pocket is still there, and then this would open this way into the book. Technically, you could have it this way, pocket down here, and have it open. So depending on which way your picture goes, you can definitely have it go whichever way you want. So very, very versatile for that. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a little bit more bone fold. And I'm just gonna, since I did ink the edges for the description, I guess you'd want to call it, throw a little bit more ink on there just to make it look a little bit more intentional. Okay, I'm gonna find a spot that I want to ink a little bit later too, but for now that's good. All right, so like I said, I've got these squares that are from the freebie on the coffee account, and I think this one would be fun. I'm just gonna, wish I had my taller, longer scissors, but I don't. I put that there. And we'll glue it down. All right, I think I will do it this way. So, that's a little bit bigger than I'd like for now. Let's put that on there. And I think a fun little ticket behind there would be kind of fun to do, or I like that one. Okay, so let's do that one. So nice and easy to decorate, that's for sure. And we'll get the poinsettia. It does say October 30th on there, but seeing it was red and beige, I knew I could cover it, and I did. I have 30 and the 44 showing, and no one knows it said October behind there, except you and whoever watches the video. Okay, so what else could we add to this? Like I said, we could definitely add some sort of cluster down here to give a little decoration on the inside. Oops. And it definitely seems like it's getting a little bit better. Folding down. It'll take some time to stay, but I love it. Okay, shall we just something to put down. It's like the little, this is the leftover washi tape when I was making my strips. I don't find the red. Got the red and the orange. But I think I will put this one on there because it seems to have a bit of almost green too. So All right, let's go ahead and glue this in. Now, I have not made the journals yet that go with, whoops, gonna go this way, that go with the poinsettia kit, but this would definitely go in there. You're not wanting to roll over, so we're just gonna trim you off. Yeah, something simple. That'd be cute when it opens up to be on there. I like it. Okay, just gonna ink that a little bit. And we will glue these down. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. So let's see what we can do. With the other one. Oh yeah, that's cute. Like I said, then glue it down 3 sides and have a pocket there. Very cute. I like it. I like it. Okay, so we do this one. Well, this one decided to be a little bit more finicky where it folded, so there's a little bit of white showing. And I think I just really did it too fast. I didn't make sure the edges were lined up as well as they should be. All right, so we're just gonna ink the outside white edge of this. Okay, there we go. Give it a little character. And pop it in. Beautiful. Okay, so this part we definitely want to add something to. And should we make it, have a Christmas tree on this one? A little bit tall. This one shorter. Where'd my other Christmas tree go? I can cut the bottom off. Yeah, let's do that. All right, we'll put that on there. Just ink it a little bit. That white paper is so white. And I think the stars would be fun behind it. Or that. I think the stars would be fun. Okay, let's glue that down. Oops. I know you wouldn't think that there'd be a way that the stars need to face, but I don't know, it just seemed like they were not facing the right way. Okay, I'm going to glue that one down. I do like that. see if I can not get a big gloober behind this. My glue for some reason is acting all gooberish. All right, I do want something below here. And I think I'm going to cut a strip of this. I like how that says perfection. And I think I actually, now that I'm doing this, I think I'm going to cut the star off of this. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay. I was going to wrap it around, but then I think it would be weird if it was wrapped around because it's going to go on the back that gets flipped open. So this is the washi tape I made using the carpet tape. There we go. Oops. Had it. There we go. Beautiful. I like that one. I had that, again, that antique linen spritz on there, so it's got a bit of a shine. And it's got a bit of a stick out coming out here, so we're just going to trim that. Beautiful. Okay. And then so we'll put something right there. And I'm not sure if I want one of these. I got presents and a tag. I think I want more of a ticket or a number that goes there. All right, I think we're going to do one of these grungy numbers. I like the colors on there. I think it's just a little bit bigger than I want. I don't know if there were smaller versions of everything or not. That's a possibility. So many choices. I like that. I like that one. Okay, let's do the one. Yep, I think it'll be okay. It might be a little smaller than I was thinking of originally, but I like the colors with the red and the beige. Okay, get rid of the excess white. And we'll glue that down. We're not going to second guess our choices. We're going to go for it. Okay. I like it. Well, I hope you like this pocket flip out journaling spot. Not sure what you want to call it. But I definitely see a value in these for sure. I think I put a present down here. All right, I think I like this present with the bow, but I forgot to cut out the top part here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. Boo-boo tape. That's what I want to use. Let's use that. Okay. All right, let's glue that down. Okay, gotta get it straight-ish. I want it a little lower. Throw some more glue on there. Yeah, that's better. Cute. And like I said, there's definitely room to be able to add some more decorations if you wanted to. Even use that to journal some stuff. Notes here, notes there, and then flip it open and tons of notes there. Kind of a hidden spot, and go for it from there. Yeah, and like I said, glue it in so it's a pocket. Be able to stick something behind there. I love it. All right, let's see what we can do with this. Now, I don't think I'm going to be putting any Christmas decor on this. Even though music definitely could be. That's actually kind of cute on there. This is a Paris thing, so maybe a little travel. You're too big. It's gonna want to go like that. If I glue that down, okay, so I'm not too mad about it. Oh, there's two of them there. Not too mad about it sticking down. I even have it up because it'd be in front of the pocket, but when it flips open, will it get in the way? Not really. Let's see what else we got. I just like this as France, and there's a picture of the Eiffel Tower in there. You know, trying to get stuff to go together. See, if I put that there, it really doesn't show what it is. If I put that here, I think it'll be okay. And this can go there. Big postcards, little compasses. A little car. The car would be cute in there. Yeah, I like the car. Okay. I'm going to hold that. That says Italia, so we're in the wrong country there. This says France. Keep that one out. Oh, and I have the word Paris. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this. All right, I definitely want the car in the bottom. And how about, is this too bright? It's brighter now, the tape, because it's on white paper, but it's going to get less bright when it becomes just a sticker paper. I think I can do it. Let's do it. I mean, I have the stuff printed, right? I'm gonna hang it down a little, and I gotta cut it off. I don't think it's big enough to warrant flipping around. So you can hardly, it's definitely looks more antique now. There was a hint of grunge to it. Yep, I like it. Okay, so we're gonna glue this car down, coming out of the, I think I'm gonna have it tucked back a little bit, coming out of there. Yeah, let's do that. And it's a little thicker, so we're gonna use the art glitter. Well, this definitely went a different direction than the first two, huh? Go from Christmas to antique cars, and yeah, it's cute. It's traveling along. Okay, so for this, Paris down there. I think I'm going to do that. Okay. Try to get it straight. And I think centering that's not too bad of an idea. A little up, a little down. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so we're not gonna put glue all the way to the top, nor all the way to the bottom. Everything in between. All right, center it. And no glue on the back. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I really see that as necessary. This is a better color, but it does say Italian, or this says France. I don't know if I really want to block that at all. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use them. I think I'm going to put a little bit of boo-boo tape on this though, just to look like it's being taped down, with the feeling of this. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. Well, I thought those were fun to do. I hope you liked them too. And such a variety of ways to use them. Yeah, we got the fall one that I did, and it's definitely starting to settle down a little bit more with the cluster on the inside for that. Simple on the outside. And we made a solid colored Christmas one using some of the freebies from the Ko-fi account as well as the Patreon add-on, and be able to flip this going out way. Lots of places to journal. I do like that cluster a lot. Has a bit of fun to it. Places to write there. This one where you got the white on the inside. The tree and the presents are very cute. I like it. First day of Christmas. This would be fun for a daily December. I like it a lot. Very cute. And then finally and lastly, using the Tim Holtz two-sided paper. And my these cards came from a pack from Hobby Lobby, I believe it was. I don't think it was Michael's. I believe it was Hobby Lobby. But I think it's fun. A little card peeking out with Paris and France and being able to flip this open. And there we go. Got a little picture of France. It's cute. I like it. I like them a lot. Very fun to do. All right. So that is going to be it for me today. As usual, I appreciate each and every one of you that has stopped by. And I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye for now.